everyone, my name's Chelsea and I run a page on Instagram called Living with the Bloat. I upload recipes, healthy recipes. Sometimes they're gluten free, sometimes they're lactose free, they're FODMAP friendly as well. So I just thought I would do a video on people that are maybe just starting out their gluten free journey and are a little bit unsure of what they can buy. They're a little bit lost sometimes. I was when I first had to go gluten free. So I thought I'd give you my top 5 things to have in the cupboard at home that are just quick and easy, that you can eat, make a snack out of, or a meal. So I think a lot of people initially, when they first become gluten free, will go down the free from aisle and buy loads of stuff, and then when they get home they haven't really got enough to last them a week and they've spent loads of money. There's no need to do that. You can go down your usual aisles and you will find things that are gluten free there that are maybe not marketed as gluten free. For example, Sherwoods sauces for curries, they do a lot of theirs are gluten free. Double check first on the backs of the labels, but they are gluten free, a lot of them. So they're handy to have in the cupboard if you wanted something quick and easy of an evening after work. There are obviously Bears, crisps, things like that. Down the crisp aisle, there's a lot of those that are gluten free. Just double check the labels on the back. So there's no need to have to go down the free from aisle and spend hundreds of pounds on snacks and sauces, even cornflakes. I've seen go free cornflakes. I think cornflakes down the normal aisle are gluten free. It's just that they are a lot more money if you go down the free from aisle to buy them. So don't overdo it, and they are safe. Free from aisle is great sometimes. There's certain things down there that I will only buy from there for my family, but I've become a bit savvy with it, and there are certain things that I know that I can buy down the other aisles that are cheaper. It doesn't have to be expensive to be gluten free, and it doesn't have to be unhealthy. A lot of the things sometimes when you go down the free from aisles are packed with other things because they've taken gluten out. There are some great brands down there, like Eat Natural, Naked Bars. There's loads, I'll list them, that are really great and then organic, and they really do. But there are others that just pack full of sugar and maybe aren't quite as great for you. So just double check the labels before you go down. So firstly, obviously, one of the things that everyone knows is gluten free and is safe is fruit and vegetables. You can make snacks, dinners, whatever out of them. For snacks, you could get veg, a pot of hummus. You can get flavoured hummuses now. Cut them up in sticks and sit there and you can nibble on them. They're quite a healthy snack, quite a low fat snack as well. Take them to work, eat them at your desk. I know I do. Or you could just have them for an evening snack or in the day. Carrots, cucumber, celery, cut them up into sticks. That's quite a handy thing and a quick and easy thing actually, because sometimes when you're really hungry, the last thing you want to think about is what can I eat and what can't I eat in my kitchen. Just grab something out like that. Saves you having to get stressed when you're hungry and trying to find something to eat in your kitchen. The other thing is Eat Natural Crisps. They are something that I buy every week in the supermarket. They're down the free from aisle. They have a sour cream and chive quinoa chips. They taste like cool Doritos. They're really nice. They're lovely. So you can buy them down there. I think they're about 99p to £2, depends on which store you go in. I've just discovered the salted lentil crisps as well. They are really nice. So they're also something that you could get that everybody in the family will probably enjoy. And they're reasonably priced. They're gluten free. They're handy just to grab out the cupboard if you need a snack. Oats, I find oats are really handy to have in your cupboard, because I think when you first go gluten free, you can get stuck on the same few things to eat, especially at breakfast. When you've just woken up, you're trying to get out ready for work, and you just grab something really quickly. I used to just eat gluten free bread all the time because I was just trying to fill. I used to have toast before, and I didn't want to change my diet too much. Gluten free toast is great, but it gets a bit samey. You could have a bowl of oats. It fills you up. It's healthy. It's nice. You can add things to it to change the flavour: cinnamon, honey, maple syrup, banana, fruit. I just think it's great to have in there. Also with oats, you can put them in the blender and make them into sort of like an oaty flour. That's handy for pizza bases, oat cakes, things like that. So yeah, it's quite handy to have in the cupboard that you can just reach out and grab them if needed. Gluten-free flour is another thing that I always have in my cupboard. So gravies, roux, sauces, pizza bases. Like I said before with oats, if you didn't want to have to use oats or you didn't like them, you can use gluten-free flour for flatbreads, cakes, any baking that you'd usually do. They do different varieties of it. So they do like a flour for bread, or they do like plain self-raising. You can get it all now down the gluten-free aisle. It's definitely better than it used to be years ago. Gluten-free soy sauce or tamari, so that is another thing I always have in my cupboard. You can add it to all different sauces for depth and flavour. A lot of Asian food is naturally gluten-free when you look at the recipes. So if you do like Asian food, it's handy just to have in there. You can put it with some rice and egg and have egg fried rice peas and just stick a little bit of that in it. You don't need too much thing. You can add it to gravy, you can add it with pasta, you can add it to a variety of things. Even if you don't want to eat curries in Asian food, you can eat other things and add tamari to it, and it just give it a bit of flavour. So with children, snacks to have in the house for children, they might not want to eat everything you want to eat, and a lot of the thing that I've put on my first 5 is things that you can make with meals as well. So for children, I would say snacks that they can just grab, or you can grab for them, or treats. Again, fruit and vegetables, they can have it with peanut butter if they don't like to have hummus. Put a bit of honey on the top as well, make it nice and sweet for them. That's a godsend to us. A chopped up apple, a bit of peanut butter, and my son is happy. He'll sit there for a while and eat that. Cadbury's chocolate buttons, the little packs you can get, they are gluten-free. They are handy to have as a treat or as a snack, or you can take them out on your picnic and they could have a little snack pack of those. They're quite handy to have. Metcalf skinny popcorn, I think there are other brands that are gluten-free of popcorn as well, but just double check the back. I know they definitely are. We normally have the sweet and salty flavour. They are just great. It comes in a big pack. I think they do smaller packs now as well. They could be an alternative to crisps, but you can also obviously just have a pack or put it into little bowls, or have it as a family if you're having a cinema night or something. That's always nice to have in there. Naked bars. So when you go down the freeform aisle, they have all their cereal bars and things. The naked bars there are a variety of all different flavours. You can find anything in there that you could possibly want in a flavour. They're lovely. They do like Bakewell tart, caramel, chocolate orange. Our favourite in our house is blueberry muffin. My son would rather have that than chocolate. He absolutely loves them. They're a treat. When we go to the supermarket, I get some of them for him. So yeah, they are great for kids, great for adults as well actually. If you're eating on the go, you can grab one of them. It's safe to eat, it's relatively healthy, and it fills you up. Crisps, so Pom Bears are gluten-free. Walker's Ready Salted are gluten-free as well. So yeah, they are some things that I would always have in my cupboard gluten-free. I hope I've given you some ideas of what you can get. Plan ahead before you go shopping. If you're going your first gluten-free shop, if it's all new to you, think of meals that you and your family enjoy. If you've got things already in house that you think aren't gluten-free, just check on the back. You'll be surprised how many things are gluten-free that aren't marketed as gluten-free, so just double check. Always check the labels. Every time you go, just double check the labels, because sometimes companies, if they're not marketed as gluten-free, are able to change the ingredients in them and can put gluten in. So please just double check before you buy every week. Yeah, so have a look on my page. I upload lots of different recipes, gluten-free recipes, lactose-free, FODMAP. I cover a range of all different things, but I try and make my recipes relatively easy, family-friendly. So have a look on there. It's Living with the Bloat. I'm on Facebook and I'm on Instagram, or you can watch me on here as well. I will be uploading recipes. Thank you.